I have discovered a formula that has unlocked the financial freedom of hundreds of people who have chosen to join the Urban Clean family. This podcast is about what motivates them. This is more than just a business for me. It's a mission. I'm Damien Bohm, and this is the Urban Clean podcast.
Thanks, Damien. Hello, I'm Julia Sirignani for In Profile. Sean Millar started his Perth North business about 2 years ago. Already, he's riding the growth wave, expanding his Urban Clean service across Perth, and later in the year, taking the Australian brand to the UK. Sean, hello and welcome to the Urban Clean podcast.
Hey, Julia. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure. Now, you bought into Urban Clean in 2021. Tell us how your involvement in the brand began.
Yeah, so that's right. I was looking for a new opportunity after selling my shares in another business. And basically, I came across Urban Clean online, looking at a few different things, and it sounded very interesting, something completely new to me. But I thought it looked like a scalable opportunity, and there was a real opportunity to sort of build Urban Clean in Perth and really own that space. So I'd already had a bit of experience in franchising, and I believe that I had the skills to execute on what was required for Urban Clean. So I expressed my interest to Damien, the founder, and here we are 3 years later.
So you're very much, you have an entrepreneurial background.
I was involved in a couple of gyms previously, so they were franchises as well. When I first moved over to Australia, sort of 10 years ago, that's the industry I went into, the fitness space and multi-site management and growth in different areas of the fitness space. So eventually I went on to invest in a couple of gyms, and that's sort of how I got into business. But yeah, Urban Clean was completely new and fresh.
So when you're looking around, Sean, you divested, you're looking around for a new opportunity, obviously no background in commercial cleaning, but no understanding franchising. Why did you think, commercial cleaning makes sense to me? What was adding up for you?
It was more about the space and the scalability of the opportunity. I was looking at this time at the back end of COVID, and cleaning was sort of taken off again. So there's a little bit of common sense in that space, I guess. But I was open to different business opportunities. It was just when I seen the master franchise opportunity, and that's really a business that I could sort of grow from the ground up. The commercial cleaning space was very interesting because it was working with business owners, and it was the opportunity to help other people that wanted to become business owners have their own business. So it was an exciting opportunity. And Urban Clean, after meeting with Damien, it was, you could tell that it was going places, and Damien was hugely invested in making sure that Urban Clean was sort of at the top of the league in terms of commercial cleaning franchises. So it was all of them things combined that helped me make the decision to come into Urban Clean.
And you came in, of course, as you said, at the master franchisor level. Were you the first? Are you the first master franchisor in West Australia?
Yeah. So yeah, I am the first. So yeah, there was a blank canvas in WA. I initially purchased the Perth North territory. So WA was split into different regions. I purchased the Urban Clean Perth North territory, and quickly went on to purchase the Perth South territory also. I could see the opportunity was huge, and just recently in other news, I've actually now acquired the entire state. So now WA is under my my management here. So I've just done that recently with Damien. So now we're looking to do the regional areas as well. So yeah, now all things WA and Urban Clean is
Wow.
over to me.
So you buy Perth North. Within how many months did you buy South?
So within around 2 months.
And that's all
So
it
I
took for
bought.
you to realize it was a success. It was going to work.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. I bought the North, and I think we secured 2 franchisees within the first month. And at the time, I was running marketing campaigns across Perth, and I was seeing the interest across all areas. So yeah, quickly sort of started discussions with Damien, and we made the decision, yes, so I could take on the South as well. So then I was developing both regions over that time then.
And now you have the whole of Western Australia. Wow, the premier of urban clean in WA.
Yeah,
That's really something. That's after just 2.5 years.
yeah, 2.5 years. So yeah, now it'll be coming up. I think August this year. That'll be my 3-year anniversary with Urban Clean. So
Wow.
yeah, it's all happened quite fast. But yeah, look, it's been a great sort of journey so far, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. So yeah,
No,
it's
we're
going
going to
well.
get to that because with the UK coming on board. But can I ask, as someone who really did the numbers and obviously was prudent and had done due diligence and knew what you were looking for, has this pace of growth surprised you, Sean?
Look, overall, the growth has been sort of very surprising and very pleasing at the same time. So Um, just to give an outline, yeah, Damien and I, we discussed some targets at the very beginning. So he sort of mapped out a plan. This is where you can be. This is where you could be. And he set me some sort of targets. And at the time, I was looking at those targets, thinking, yeah, they're rather colossal. I'm not quite sure if they
Hang
are
on, buddy. I
achievable.
think you're being a bit ambitious.
Yeah, it was something along those lines. But I thought, right, I'll go with it. Yeah, you got the belief, so I'll have the belief. Then, um, to my surprise, yeah, look, we've exceeded those targets much faster. So we've achieved them and exceeded them much faster than I could have imagined. And yeah, it has been very surprising in terms of growth. But the system set out is there to be used to grow. Um, Essentially, we're helping people realize their ambitions of becoming business owners. So it gives me great pleasure in helping others succeed. And obviously, at that same time, we're growing at a good pace because everyone involved wants the same thing. So yeah, it's been very surprising, but um, yeah, extremely pleasing at the same time.
Can you describe to me, you mentioned that the system is really set up for people to grow. Can you describe to me how that looks, how that plays out in real time?
Yeah, well, for me as regional branch owner, the tools and resources are there, and the support is there. So um, coming into a franchise and a regional ownership, people have been there and done it before. So the advice is there, the support is there. The people in the business know how to succeed, and the every day different things are coming to light in terms of processes and things that can help us achieve our goals, basically. So the system's just set out in a way where if it's followed, um, you will be successful. And my role, as obviously as a regional branch owner, is to help people follow that system and help support them to achieve their goals. So um, it's a franchise system. It's set out to help people, and um, yeah, it's second to none in my experiences from previous ownership in franchising, and all of the personnel involved from Damien down. Everyone just wants to do better every day. So that's how I feel, and that's how I translate it to my franchisees. And when I'm recruiting franchisees, I can tell them all about the journey that they'll go on and that show them the success that others have had. And they really buy into what Urban Clean's all about. And that's it, really. We're one big network trying to grow together.
How many franchisees do you have now, Sean?
I'm proud to say, just recently we've reached the 30 franchisee threshold across the state. So, we've had quite a successful start to this year. So, hitting that number, that was always a target for me at the 3-year point. So, we've
Great.
just achieved that. So, 30 franchisees across WA now.
And how many sites, more or less, across those 30 franchisees, how many sites would you be cleaning in total?
We are cleaning currently around 450 sites at this stage.
Do you know where that puts you in WA as far as on the leaderboard? Where are you as what is Urban Clean? Top 3, top 5?
In terms of competitors, I'm not quite sure where they would sit with how many cleans or how many clients they have exactly, but from my experience, we are winning new cleaning contracts every day from our competitors. So I know that there's a lot of things that we are doing right, and our philosophy is to, we win a client, we win a customer, and the idea is that we service them and deliver on what they want in terms of cleaning, customer service, and we keep that customer for life. So we really want to build that relationship with the customer, and that puts us at the forefront of the commercial cleaning industry.
What are the golden rules that you tell your franchisees when it comes to client relations? What makes the difference?
It's really all about communication. So we can win a client, we can deliver on the cleaning, but we don't just want to be cleaners. So I tell my franchisees, you're business owners, you need to build relationships with clients. And it all starts with good quality communication. So from the minute we win a contract and we introduce the franchisee to the client, their relationship starts. So we really need to find out what's important to the client and deliver on those things, but maintain that relationship through regular check-ins, customer audits, ensuring that we are delivering all parts of the service professionally. And the idea is that in the long run, our clients and franchisees have a relationship that is unbreakable. I think there's a saying, it's the customer relationship is the glue that sticks you and your business together. So that's what we tell our franchisees, and that's what it all comes back to: communication.
Sean, you will be taking the brand into the UK, which I can hear in your accent, and I know was once home for you. You'll be flying the Australian brand, or the Urban Clean brand banner in the UK. Tell us about the plan there. When are you rolling out? Where will you be rolling out? Some fun facts and figures.
Yes, that's right. So I've had the initial conversations with Damien, and we've agreed a territory in the UK. And strangely, it's going back to my hometown area and surrounds. So we'll be looking to sort of start in Cheshire, Manchester area. I'm from Chester myself, so that just sits in the middle of that. So it sort of made sense to me to start in that area. So currently, at the moment, I'm actually seeking a business partner in the UK. So obviously, living in Australia, I won't be directly in the UK setting up this business. I'll be supporting a business partner that sets up with me, that will take on the operations in the UK. So at this stage, we've agreed the territory. The plans are in place to visit the UK, to do some road shows and promotions over there. So for anyone that's listening that might want to get involved in the UK with me, then you can reach me through my email, perth@urbanclean.com.au, or LinkedIn, Sean Millar, or even our Facebook page, Urban Clean Perth. So if anyone does want to discuss the opportunity of getting involved, then I'll be happy to do so.
Are you hoping to achieve that in the second part of this year, or what's your timetable on that, Sean?
Yeah, look, it's as soon as possible. Now I've just acquired the additional WA territory. There's a little bit of focus on developing that area. However, yeah, towards the sort of second half of the year, towards the sort of maybe the third quarter, that's where I'd be hoping to kick off in the UK. And I think we have a road show in Birmingham that we're going to attend to help promote the brand there. So yeah, that is the sort of a later in the year project, but I see it once it starts there, it should grow very fast.
And why do you think the urban clean approach and the business principles will really work well in the UK? Why will they adapt there?
Well, I see the UK market as a very similar market to Australia. So it's much larger and definitely a little bit colder. But in terms of urban clean, the methods and the model, it should work exactly the same way as it works in Australia. There are many people in the UK looking to achieve success in the commercial cleaning space, and we can help with that. So I truly believe that the UK market will benefit immensely from Urban Clean entering it, and we look forward to helping many people succeed in business over there.
If you can imagine or read the tea leaves a little, what do you think will be the greatest challenges going into the UK?
Well, for me, one of the challenges will be overseeing operations from a distance. As always, going into a new territory and a new country, it's about establishing the brand and getting the brand out there and it known to people looking for businesses out there. So it comes down to marketing, but it'll be very similar to sort of how I started in Perth. Urban Clean wasn't around in Perth. We had to put in the hard yards in the initial stages. We had to talk to lots of people. We had to do lots of presentations. We had to help people understand what Urban Clean is about. And that's exactly the same as what we'll do in the UK. And as soon as people understand that, I'm sure the momentum will continue to grow then, and people will learn to love Urban Clean just as much as they do in Australia.
Is there ever any resistance, do you think, in the UK, or do you imagine there will be? Well, for an Australian brand coming in, the idea, why do we need you? What do you know that we don't already know? Any resistance at all, or you see it in a different way? That the fact that it is coming in from Australia is very much an advantage.
Yeah, well, the UK and Australia, we have good relations, and I don't see it being a major issue. It will be, like I said, the challenge will be to sort of promote the brand out there initially. However, once we've sort of started, it should be absolutely fine. I don't think there'll be any resistance. I mean, we've proven the business model in Australia. Like I said, the UK model, the UK sort of is similar in terms of businesses that we service, people looking to own their own businesses in the commercial cleaning space. There might be different types of competition there that we will have to overcome, but with Urban Clean's approach to business and the things that we do in the system that we have, if it's implemented into the UK market, that market will only benefit.
It strikes me, Sean, that Urban Clean is very much a system, a model that promotes, encourages mentorship. You're a mentor for others, for other franchisees. You're obviously, I would imagine, or maybe a mentee as well. What is the role of mentorship, and just what part of Urban Clean's success do you think mentorship plays?
Yeah, it plays a huge part. Because we're a franchise system, the people coming into the franchise system, the people looking for businesses, they're looking to partner with Urban Clean, are looking for help and support and guidance. So they want their own business. They have that initial desire to want to fulfill their dreams and have their own business, but they might not know the steps to take to get there. Whereas Urban Clean, we've worked out the steps to take and we know how to set people up with their own business. So it's a case of if you're coming into the franchise, it's all about sort of learning. So it's simple advice. It's being open to learning, open to following the systems, open to communication. And if someone comes in like that, then they can almost be guaranteed that they're going to have a successful business. It's not about coming into the franchise and thinking, yeah, I know how to do this, I know how to do that, I know it all. Basically, there's a lot of brain power in Urban Clean, and we're all working together to achieve the same results. We all want the best for Urban Clean, so it's coming in with that mindset and ensuring that mindset stays there, that we're always open to learning and listening, and we're always open to taking advice from others in the business.
One of the things that I know that Damien talks about is the idea of Urban Clean being about freedom too. Freedom, economic freedom, prosperity can lead to freedom, time freedom, freedom in families. Has that been your experience? You just sound very busy to me. It's been 2.5, nearly 3 years, in which now you've got all of Western Australia. You're going to be moving into the UK and to Northern England. Can you describe your life? Has it given you? You mentioned making your dreams come true. Has it for you, Sean? Has it given you the sort of freedom that you've been looking for?
Yeah, we're well on the way. So yeah, for me, I'm a little bit of a workaholic. So I go pretty hard on anything that I love, anything that I want to do. I go pretty hard at it. So I am a busy person, but in terms of freedom, this is what we're looking for in business: financial freedom. So in terms of the work that's gone into the business, I'm working for the bigger goal in life, early retirement, that type of thing, and it's on the horizon. So I can see it with the growth that we're achieving. So in terms of financial gains, the business has been very good to me. In terms of time, it's still very good to me because I can manage my own time, my own schedule. In terms of looking at it from a franchisee perspective, that's huge for them, because a lot of our franchisees come into the business working other jobs, and that they want to earn additional income, or they want to work with their family in the evenings and the weekends, and that allows them to do it. This type of business allows the flexibility, so they can go out, they can earn the extra money, they can create a better life for themselves, and eventually, if they want to get rid of the day job, then they turn this into a full-time business, employ staff. So there's a huge growth path for everyone involved. But yeah, the franchise system does give freedom, flexibility. Whatever your goal is that you want to achieve, whether it's financial reasons, whether it's to work for yourself and have flexible hours to be able to sort of fit in around other family things, then this franchise is for everyone.
Just to wrap up, Sean, you've got 30 franchisees, you're dealing with a lot of people. In all, whether it's through them, a story about them, or something that you have gleaned along the way, what is probably what is the most inspiring thing that you have enjoyed in your time at Urban Clean in the last nearly 3 years?
There's been a number of things. For me, I actually just love the small things. So just seeing the positive feedback that we get all of the time from our customers to our franchisees, it's very satisfying just to see the reward for their efforts. This could just be a quick email or a phone call, and we've had many comment to say this so and so franchisee is the best cleaner they've ever had. So just seeing things like that and hearing things like that, hugely pleases me. In terms of my team here as well, that helped me, the growth that I've seen them coming in from different industries and having huge success in a brand new industry when nerves are high at the start. Can I do this? How do I do this? I've seen them grow and achieve great results. For instance, our state manager, Jade, won an award for most contracts won last year at our Bali conference. So, that was hugely pleasing to see the award. And myself as well and the team, we won sort of regional branch of the year at the Bali conference. So for
Yeah.
that's for everyone involved. That's for all the franchisees doing the right things in their business, looking after customers. That's for us helping the franchisees succeed in business. So them type of things, having the awards and the recognition, it comes from everyone doing the right things in the business. And if your customers aren't happy at the end of the day, that no one's going to have a business. So that's the number one goal, is keeping customers happy. And I just love to see the ongoing feedback from our customers and how pleased they are that they've partnered with Urban Clean. And we want to be with them for the life of their business, basically. So there's been a few different inspiring moments, but every day for me, seeing different franchisees achieve different goals and build on something they just didn't think they had in them. A lot of our franchisees come into the business not with set goals, but some general goals, but they go on to develop and think, right, I can see the goals going up for them, so they change their goals. They might want to be a 2-person team, they go to a 10-person team. So just the changes in people, the great feedback from customers, and the reward for everyone involved in actual rewards received. So there's a few inspiring and happy moments for us.
A cheeky last question. Early retirement. What will Sean Miller be doing in early retirement?
Sean Miller will have his feet up on a sunbed somewhere, probably. Yeah, so I like I like the travel. I like to travel around, spend time with family and friends, and just enjoy the small moments. Australia is a beautiful place, and most areas that you go to is amazing. So, relaxing, chilling. That's the type of life I like to lead.
Well, here's to Sean Miller with his feet up being still.
Yes.
Sean, thank you so much for your time today on the Urban Clean podcast. Good luck in the UK. Good luck in the venture that you're now in with the whole of West Australia. And I hope you continue to go from strength to strength.